Welcome to the TIAC Talk series. These are short and snappy talks on a variety of topics and issues that TIAC is addressing through its advocacy initiatives on an ongoing basis. Each talk is designed to be practical and informative. By the end, you'll know what concrete actions you can take today to make a difference tomorrow. You'll hear success stories about organizations that are doing things right and how to keep the conversation going after the event. Vous entendrez dans les causeries sous peu des histoires de réussite concernant des organisations qui ont pris des bonnes décisions et sur la façon de poursuivre la conversation après l'événement. Au Canada, le secteur du tourisme emploie une personne sur 10. Nous pouvons contribuer au changement. Our tourism sector employs 1 in 10 Canadians. We can make a difference. So let's get these talks started.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor for me to be with you all here today. My name is TIAC Haddad, and I am the CEO and founder of Peace by Chocolate in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. Whoever is sitting there, please raise your hand if you love chocolate. Well, I can't really actually see anyone, but we are here today to share with you our story of perseverance, our story of resiliency. You know, many of you have heard about Peace by Chocolate in the past few months, but honestly, we are here with you to tell you a story of why Canada is one of the greatest countries on earth. And I am here to unveil with you some of the key lessons that we have learned in the company over the past a few months. So I would really ask our controllers to share the video that we have set up for you. It's a 3-minute video set up by Google, and then we will head towards our discussion here today. Our story is all about the importance of peace. Without peace, there's no life. Because without peace, no one can go to work. No one can go to school, no one can build businesses, you cannot raise kids, you cannot do anything without peace. My name is TIAC Haddad and I'm originally from Damascus. My father started the chocolate business in Syria in 1986. The company was growing very fast. One morning, I heard in the news that there are going to be some explosions and bombs in the area that the factory was. We lost everything, basically. We lost the factory, we lost the house. In a blink of an eye, our whole lives in Syria was destroyed. So we decided to leave the country. We started thinking about moving to a country that will give us the human rights, the freedom, and the opportunity to live again. That was absolutely Canada. Canadians are very well known being nice, but Antigonish is extra nice. They came to the airport to welcome me. And they were carrying flowers and signs that were saying, "Welcome to Canada, TIAC." Being welcomed this way really made me feel more confident to launch my life again here in Canada with my family. Building the chocolate business again was a big thing for us because the chocolate is our own way to be grateful for everyone here. That's exactly where we were inspired to call the company Peace by Chocolate. We are trying with every piece of chocolate to reflect something about the culture that we brought to Canada. That's the mission. When we went to the farmers market, we were very surprised. We saw a line of 200 people. They were waiting for us, and we were sold out in 15 minutes. All right, you are ready. That really gave us the first sense of pride of what we are making here in this country. Peace by Chocolate has shipped and produced millions of chocolate pieces across the country and across the world. We try to support local community by offering jobs and hiring from the local community. Peace by Chocolate now hires more than 35 employees. We are here to give back. I have done more than 400 speeches across the country. Hello, everyone. Hi. I really love people to realize the importance of small businesses in every community. Newcomers and immigrants, they are very motivated to translate their skills and experience. Chocolate always gathers and brings people together. Would you like to try a piece bar?
Thank you very much.
This is also for you. Thank you. Enjoy it. With a piece of chocolate, you can open a connection with everyone.
I have 2 boxes of that at my cottage.
Oh, really? That's awesome. It's about the people, about the hello that I receive every time I walk on Main Street with my family.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you so much.
Great things.
Thank you so much. My family feels safe. We are not refugees anymore, we are new Canadians. Antigonish is really the real meaning for home for me now. As a place, it's beautiful. With its people, it's courageous. I would say it's the most peaceful place on earth.
Thank you so much for watching. We are here today to tell you a story of so many. This is really one story of thousands of why immigrants can come here and create a better life for themselves and their community. And they can have this positive impact and positive competition in the communities that they land in. As you have watched in the video, our story is so correlated with the tourism situation across the country. Since opening the business in 2016, our business have been relying heavily on the tourist attraction in our province of Nova Scotia, and also across some stores that we are partnering with across the country. And this year has been certainly one of the most difficult ones since we opened the business. But nothing is more difficult than being and surviving a war-torn country like Syria. Since the beginning of the pandemic, I said that in 2013, our family was forced to leave our homes after so many of my family members were killed and went missing. So we lost our houses and we were forced to leave them. While in 2020, during the coronavirus pandemic, we were asked to stay in our homes and to stay safe. And I said that I will take the second. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And the coronavirus has just unveiled, even during the beginning of the pandemic and the middle of it, and now we are in the second wave, that it's all about the people. It's all about the relationships that we have established in the industry and in the business and the personal level. It unveiled that the employers who really mean about the care for their employees, for their staff, for their partners, for their suppliers, for whoever in their stakeholders community, this is exactly what does it mean. And it also left a lot of people feeling stuck. And as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, part of the business community in Nova Scotia and the Canadian business community, I just realized that being stuck is an opportunity to grow and to reflect on your previous partnership and relationships. Make sure that you continue what was working, and make sure that you think a lot about those relationships that didn't work. As you saw that we don't make chocolate only for profit. We don't make chocolate just to do business. We make chocolate because this is our passion. Some people make chocolate, some people feel chocolate. We do both. And since 1986, it was the year that was called the International Year of Peace. Within only 15 years, my dad and my family has built an empire that was the second largest chocolate factory in the entire of the Middle East. The factory was bombed by an airstrike in 2012, only 15 minutes after my father has left the company. And we lost our house, we lost everything in the war, and then we were forced to leave, known as we were called refugees. I wanted you today to reflect a lot on the blessings that we have on our daily lives. And always remember that all of those immigrants and refugees that you see around you, they did not want to be an immigrant. They did not want to be refugees. No one was born to immigrate. Everyone was born to live in his homeland and enjoy the sense of community and safety. And as we know that all the tourists that they come to Canada, they just don't want to stay here forever. For sure, they come for a short period of time, but they know that they have home to go back to. While those immigrants and refugees, they call Canada home because we were forced to leave everything behind. And at the end of the day, running a business during crisis can unveil a huge sense of leadership. It's all about caring about the employees and the staff and the families that you have to feed and you have to support so they can put food on the table. After we lost everything and we had the opportunity to come to Canada, we realized that there is a mission for us as immigrants to this country that we have to share with our country. Immigrants don't come here to take jobs from anyone. Immigrants come to Canada to create jobs. Immigrants come here to contribute and to give back to the country that we are so proud to call home right now. Whilst no other country on the planet opened the doors for me and my family in 2013 and between 2013 and 15, now we are so lucky to be proud Canadian citizens enjoying this citizenship with freedoms and rights that we can celebrate every single day. These freedoms is really allowing us to share our message of peace and the chocolate at the same time. The message to all the tourism industry stakeholders at this point should be, please always look ahead and look at the light at the end of the tunnel. reflect on the stories like ours. When we lost everything and we came here, we were able to rebuild back with the support of our community, and we were not able to do that alone. So we are all one community together. Please reflect on our story for your future success, and to remember that what is lost can be rebuilt with determination, sense of responsibility, as well at the same time about community. And remember the rule of the 3 Ps. The golden 3 Ps are people, purpose, and product. Talking about the product, everyone should be talking these days about moving to the digital economy. And as a business owner, we had to shift our focus since the beginning of the pandemic, moving from in-store execution to being online, enhancing our social media platforms, our websites, because we know that the internet now is the big winner. And we have been able to raise our revenue 10 times higher than last year, even just doing for online sales. So at the end of the day, it's always necessary to shift your mindset and adapt, and to remove all of the feelings about frustration. Quickly shift your mindset to reach your self-actualization. It's always also important to have systems in place to challenge, to get you in the better state of mind, a more fulfilling state of mind. Always remember that you are a business leader. It's all about the partnerships that you can build within this business. It's all about the messages that you are going to share with your community. In the Business Piece by Chocolate, we have established a society, a not-for-profit organization, to donate and partner with Canadian Mental Health Association, Refugee Hub, Phoenix Youth Programs, and Indigenous communities. As the first chocolate bar we created was called Nitab, which means buddy in the Mi'kmaq language, because we believe there's nothing nobler than sharing our message in the mother tongue of the land that we are on and the land that we call home. At the end of the day, I would leave you with a few thoughts of our experience. I realized since coming to Canada that there are always fears in running a business, and happiness and sense of fulfillment is always on the other side of your fears. I went skydiving in 2017. I didn't even jump from my bed on the floor before that. And I realized that it was the most wonderful thing. 3 seconds after flying off that plane, I realized it was the most rewarding experience that I have ever had, even though I had so much warnings from my family that was really risky. I realized really that it was a very wonderful thing to do. So my message to you today is always remember that no one can go back and start a new beginning, but everyone can start today and make a new ending. And remember to write down during these hard times, what are you grateful for? What are you proud about? What are the results that you are committed to within the next year, so you can start building back better. We are, as a country, we are all in this together. And I'm sure the success for one is a success for all. Always remember that it's not about the intensity, but it's always about the consistency in all the practices and the partnerships you are building. And at the end, I will leave you by saying adapting and coping with life challenges can always lead to opportunities for growth. And in our current reality of anxiety, uncertainty, and suffering, I hope we can help each other in understanding how to move forward through optimism and a growth mindset, and to be inspired to make our own impact on the world. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this TIAC talk. The team at TIAC has worked hard to create a program that delivers ideas, solutions, and tools to help you navigate the pandemic and road to recovery. At TIAC, the focus is on ensuring there is a vibrant and successful visitor economy post-COVID-19, and we can't do it without you. Please visit TIAC's virtual booth to become a member and support their efforts.